So, hello everyone, welcome to you all to this lecture series Masterclass in Pharmacy Practice, and today is the 9th and the 10th lecture. And in this 10th lecture, we today going to discuss about community pharmacy legal requirements for establishment and maintenance of a drug store. So, this is one of the requirement where we need to understand that community pharmacy is a very important segment in our life, and community pharmacy where we used to go for acquiring the medications. Understanding the medicine is very important part in our lives. So understanding that medicine is a very crucial asset to save the lives, and in this today we're gonna discuss about this particular section. So this community pharmacy, community means society, peoples, where the peoples are exactly at a time going to check out the ailments, and certainly understanding that what kind of over the counter drugs, beneficial treatments they can take up. So in this context today we'll be discussing on to it, and this is one of the very must known fact file that in community pharmacy as well as hospital pharmacy, at both places the patient care is done by the pharmacist, but when it comes to the community pharmacy, the more onus is on pharmacist. So typically the pharmacist derive the medicines, drive the medicines, the therapy and the care of the patients, and the reason being is one of the reason where medicines prescribed, medicine counseled, patient education is done. To understand that whensoever there is a requirement of pharmacist in community or medicine, pharmacist stands tall. So in this context, whether it is COVID pandemic, whether it is daytime, nighttime, any time pharmacist stands tall in terms of creating the immunity. And this immunity setup is particularly leading with one of the context, which is a requirement for good pharmacy practices, not only in India but also in abroad. So, in that context, we are communicating today, and particularly in community horizon, when you go to various places, you see people's visiting to you, asking for ailments and health screening services. The pharmacist stand talls in serving the community into various trades as per the code of ethics and morals of the pharmacy. So a community pharmacy is consist of community where the peoples from the society cohort or group comes to understand the chemistry, physiology, the art of getting cured via various aspects and knowledge and experience of a community pharmacist. So in pharmacy practice, either it is hospital, community, clinical, online pharmacy, social and preventive pharmacy, or dispensing pharmacy. At every part, pharmacist try to cover up the care with the patient, with the reviewing of the medications, completing with the dispensing cycle techniques, each and everything. So once we are interested to understand that this is a genuine job role where you can particularly search, serve, understand the medicine properly and adequately. So drug information services, understanding the concept of medicine in a particular term, understanding the terminology which is going to tell the efficacy. So pharmacists are the one professionals who take care of the patients as an expert and try to minimize the medication errors. So a community pharmacist who handles storage, procurement, services, medicine sufficiency, efficiency, deficiency at procurement and storage level, temperature maintenance, dispensing vaccinations, distributing medicines in a legal and ethical prospect, supply chain. The world's first medicine is morphine, which was discovered, and the first uh, overall, if we talk about the civilization of the medicine as per the timeline of a clinical trial, we need to see the medicines are made up to cure the health and its quality of life. So, regular health screening services, capillary blood glucose, diabetes screening, and rechecking patients for vitals like blood pressure, pulse oximetry, etc. So, in over the counter, the king is pharmacist. Pharmacists can't form business partnership with physicians as per the law of ethics and biomedical ethics. So the prescribing, dispensing functions of physicians, pharmacists are different in control each over medications. As Hippocrates is considered as father of medicine, so the physician takes the Hippocratic oath to treat the patient in an ethical manner. Whereas the pharmacist take white coat ceremony and oath, and in that oath, pharmacist oath, particularly concerned with the quality of life care, pharmaceutical care of the patients. So it's not the era of mortar and pestle where you are dispensing, compounding the medicines, tailor-made medicines, ready-made industry, where pharmaceutical products are nowadays supplied. So community pharmacists are known as RPH, registered pharmacist, qualified pharmacist, who takes care in the activity in dispensing, storage, and apprentice, and they are in personal present in the pharmacy, along with the pharmacy medication assistant, pharmacy technicians, and they are providing the trainings, each and everything. The layout, structure, map, building area should be as per the law for dispensing, storage, and counseling. The equipments like for vital signs monitoring should be there, like blood testing, urine analysis, blood pressure, pulse oximetry. The pharmacy should consist with the information technology and ultra-speed internet facilities for drug information services, as well as computer-operated pharmacist entry, and for making dispensing records, printing publications, etc. So a typical pharmacy setup should be having a good look, should have the display window, description, anti-theft protection, mechanical maintenance, as well as queues and rows for various pharmacy persons handling that counters. It may be a counseling counter, it may be a billing counter, it may be a dispensing counter, it may be a counter of varying capacity where you are particularly embedded to understand one-on-one activity. So searching, checking, understanding, concentrating, recording are the various. And also sometimes minor ailments and the consultations pharmacists can do. So in community pharmacy or retail pharmacy, there are chain pharmacies like Fortis, Apollo, then independent pharmacy, Mars merchandiser, or the food stores. In an organization, there will be a prescription counter, transaction window, storage facility, sink, refrigerator system, cooling system, computer system, equipments, consumable and non-consumable, prescription bins, expired product bins, narcotic shelves, spinners, power backup facilities, and electronic instruments. So patient waiting zone and some patient education information services are also provided. So on the counter, on the telephone, interpersonal techniques, e-pharmacy, telemedicine services being done by physicians as well as e-pharmacy by the pharmacist. So processing prescriptions, patient information, prescription information, billing, online billing, refilling, refills, safety, discharge medications, original treatment, scanning, filling, barcode, etc. So the part of art of and part of prescribing and dispensing. Preparation of the prescription, measuring containers, safety caps, and five rights. Five rights includes right physician, right patient, right drug, right route, right time, and a final recheck entry by a pharmacist. Other duties of the community pharmacist into it. It's also retail concepts, stock duties, ordering, receiving damaged products, expired products, stickering, invoices of non-controlled and controlled. Then particularly picking up the commodity or the business side, where you understand the name and birthday, address of the physicians, but it is a cycle of physician, patient, and a pharmacist. All together works in OPD, whereas nursing staff is also included in IPD. So these are the 4 to 3 pillars of patient safety and medicine safety. All together reaches the patient safety goals. So we need to see the legalization. So signature locks, scanning and cash register, hospital pharmacy, hospital care team, pharmacy area, centralized, decentralized communication, computer systems in hospitals. So in hospitals, LASA drugs and specifically casualty assessment, medication errors, storeroom, ambulatory pharmacy services, inward drug distribution system, making a hospital list of drugs called hospital formulations or hospital formulary list, therapeutic interchanges or duplications with the recommendations of pharmacy and therapeutic committee, medication orders, inventory, style product safety, etc. are the part of this organization of medications. So for opening a pharmacy, you should have a duly filled handwritten form along with the form number 19, 19A, 19B, and its form number of this are depending on wholesale or retail as you want to open. Okay. Agreement of property owner or medical stores owner. So the proof of the ownership also is one of the major concerns. Then the next part which comes up is proof of ownership or premises, like property tax, electricity bill. Electricity bill should not be more than 6 months old and clearly mentions owner's name and address of the shop or premises. No objection certificate of local governing body, municipal corporation, gram panchayat, as the case may be, stating exact name of owner to be name of medical and premises in NOC. Affidavit of pharmacist, affidavit on stamp paper of ₹100 in given format. Shop layout handwritten in duplicate. Should include way to the medical stores as well as posting of racks, counters, fridge, air conditioners, power backup facilities, anti-theft protections, and mechanical maintenance of a pharmacy. The bill of the refrigerator, purchase bill or affidavit of old owner in case using old refrigerator, stating model, company, capacity in liters, pharmacist registration certificate which should be displayed, original certificate in frame, pharmacist profile, xerox of first and last page, receipt of charges paid like challan or fees paid, photo, passport photograph, identity proof, PAN card, driving license, Aadhaar card, area for retail and wholesale, and various forms requirement for applying retail drugstore license. Form number 19. This form number 19 is application for grant or renewal of license to sell, stock, exhibit, or offer for sale or distribute drugs apart from those specified in Schedule X. Form number 19A is application for granting or renewing a restricted license to sell, stock, exhibit, or offer for sale or distribute drugs by retail, by dealers who don't engage the services of a qualified individual. The next comes up is Form 19B, which is application for license to sell, stock, or exhibit, or offer for sale or to distribute homeopathic preparations and medicines. Next is form number 19C, application for grant or renewal of a license to sell, stock, exhibit for sale or distribute drugs is specified in schedule. So this is how a medical store is opened, and pharmacy services. We need to understand what many more services can give, like online pharmacy, clinical pharmacy, hospital pharmacy, community pharmacy, generic drugstore. Then the physical planning of it and online planning. Then what are the various staff members and the supporting pharmacists you would be hiring, waging, salarying, staffing to them, their perks, their leaves policy, their rotation policy in the 3 shifts. So organization. Then their workflow called functioning and this all the things. So the dispensing area is one area where it dispenses the medicines in terms of galanicals, and right now in homeopathic preparations. This are done nowadays. Most of the products are being communicated and marketed, manufactured, and sold by the pharmaceutical firms in a ready-made format. So community pharmacy space must be very good. It should be a catchy location where the peoples are roaming around, like a park or any school and stadium or any place where the more people are visiting. And it should be in the neighborhood of any shopping center or any place where the crowdiness is more, so that the richness of a community pharmacy should be there. The next thing is the map, the layout. The layout should be very ideal with attraction of large number of customers to increase the sale, and it should have good reserve space for storing, stocking, resting, counseling, patient waiting zone, parking, proper entrance for incoming goods. So thus this points improves the professional image and general appearance of pharmacy services and pharmacists. Therefore, we need to require to see the movement of the current generation patients and current time updatation and promises in our premises of the drugstore. So the legal requirement, general license, restricted license, and you have medicines to store in pharmacy in alphabetical order, rank system, or in alphanumerical order. Should maintain several records like legal records, patients' financial records, and you should dispense, store, purchase orders, and billing, and record keeping is a very much segment in the pharmacy services sector. And when it comes to hospital pharmacy, line services, auxiliary and supportive staff services, wherein line services, emergency, outpatient, inpatient, intensive care unit, and OT. Whereas in supportive services, central sterile supply, distribution of the medicines, diet management, pharmacy services, laundry, laboratory, radiology, and nursing services. In auxiliary services, registration and indoor case records, medical record department, storage, transport, mortuary, dietary services, engineering and maintenance services, hospital control room. Various codes are used in NABH like code gray, code black, code pink. Code pink is pediatric emergency. Code black is any threat of bomb or security alert likewise. So pharmacy services, where you are listing going with appropriate nature into we are taking care of the patients, we are conducting counseling and information services, and procurement of medicines. You are doing medical camps. You are taking part in the emergency medical services, ambulatory care services, in-ward, OPT, and patient counseling, and World Health Day celebrations, etc. are the parts of the pharmacy services. Preparation of patient information leaflets. Then another part of pharmacy from the holistic concept of pharmacy, which consists hospital and community. Other some new types of pharmacy: radioactive pharmacy, nuclear pharmacy, then first aid pharmacy being opened in Ludhiana, then compounding veterinary pharmacy, online pharmacy, clinical pharmacy is particularly by NABH in India. So in this location, size, storage of the preparations of the medicaments, preparation room or area, sterile aseptic area, prescription foods, processing, finishing. This is all under the prescription physical planning. Then triple E encourage, educate, enable to the staff as per the DTC and the requirement as per the bed nature and the strength of the hospital. 2 pharmacists per 100, 3 for 200, 7 for 500 hospitals. Into hospital formulary preparation, pharmacy and therapeutic committee concept. Understand this hospital formulary for the patients, where the all HODs of the medicines and the chairman is the head of the Department of Internal Medicine, where the member secretary is chief pharmacist or pharmacy manager, and administrators like medical superintendent, nursing superintendent, hospital director, dean, surgeon, chief medical officer, etc. are the administrative members. And in pharmacy, in charge OP, IP, bulk pharmacy, chief pharmaceutical services, HODs are involved. So in this hospital pharmacy, traditionally provisioning of purchasing, storing, distributing, and procurement of the medicines, and the lead particularly stock or buffer stock is 30% in hospital pharmacy. So when this particularly hospital pharmacy, we have 30% stock available. So at that time there should be a reorder level. So the essential medicines should be at the role, should be available every time. So it's the role of pharmacy person, pharmacist, hospital community pharmacist to take care of this storing, supplying, maintenance of records, inspection of all suppliers. And in which WWHAM protocol works. So W, who is the medicine for, what are the symptoms, how long you have the symptoms, action taken, medication, other conditions. And Indian Pharmaceutical Associations and FIP are working tremendously good in this field to establish a hospital pharmacy in every hospital. And this hospital pharmacy must be maintained by DTC and preparation of inventory management softwares, hospital pharmacy. The turnover by the community medicine department is told daily OPD, IPD, and the per prescription cost. Quality assurance of pharmaceutical care services, uses of computers and intercommunication devices, drug information center, poison information centers, and charging policies. Another is clinical newsletter preparations for information and reporting of this, all the preparations, as well as indenting system done for dispensed medications, whether it is inpatient or patient, number of prescriptions. So for that purpose, the computers are widely used, and they are used in various purposes like systemic, managerial, professional, clinical support, accounting. So as per the legal requirement, as per the Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1945 rule number 6, you should have form 20. C1, those specified in Schedule X of Schedule 20. And other conditions are specified in the Pharmacy Act, where the restricted license and minimum qualification, you should be a qualified pharmacist, diploma, degree, master degree, PharmD from the PCI approved institution of pharmacy. Then you should be registered with the State Pharmacy Council, and from that you can yourself become a RPH. RPH is registered pharmacist, and you should have taken a training for 500 hours after diploma, didactic training, 1 year training after in job training or internship as PharmD, whereas in B.Pharm industrial training is done. So compensation or salary should be given in very good staff. And there are some factors which affect selecting the location for drugstore. By nearby physicians, how many physicians are there? Nearby, how many hospitals? Nearby, how many medical stores already available? Number of peoples in bulk over there, flow of traffic, parking facilities available or not, near to crowded areas such as hotel, school, cinema house, playground, business locality, thickly dense population, residential area. So if these pharmacy stores are less, you will be having good government attribution towards making good business bread and butter from your this pharmacy store. So if it is not, you can develop the area of Janaushadhi Kendra also, and particularly you can have one-to-one contact with the patients and their family members. Every family member have 4 to 6 peoples, and on an average 3 to 4 times we get ill in a year. So all require medicines. So that needs of the society can be fulfilled by this community pharmacist. So special care, patient counseling, patient information leaflets you have to prepare, circulate via social media page. You can prepare of your drugstore. So traditional drugstore, personal service drugstores are nowadays also available. You have to go with the prescriptions, drugs, pharmaceutical care, patient counseling, and you should follow the code of ethics while handling the prescription, fair trade practice, no cutthroat competition, no hawking of drugs. You should the medicines on MRP. Purchasing some be from the genuine and reputable sources. No counterfeit medicine should be sold from your counter. No hawking or black marketing of the medicine should be there. No ill-eligible advertisements or display in connection. The superiority of your pharmacy shop as compared to the other pharmacy stores should be avoided, and you should not involve yourself claiming false belief or false claim of your pharmacy store medicines. So it is counted in drugs and magic remedy acts. You should not make any kind of clandestine arrangements. You should not enter yourself offering bribes to physicians or any other registered medical practitioners so that they come to your pharmacy store only. You should have good license and liberation with the public, so they automatically comes to you. And as per the WHO 7-star pharmacist imagination has been done, where you have to take care of the people, so you have to take care of their prescriptions, their health, and you have to understand people about family planning, health education, hygiene maintenance, body mass index, counseling regarding chronic disease management like hypertension, diabetes, asthma, seasonal flus, and floods, etc. are the some of the care of the patient's points. You need to monitor the medicines they are using. So, what medicine they are using for common ailments, for cough, cold, body ache, and sinus, or something in which they're in real requirement of a pharmacist. They find themselves there should be person who should be making the urgency regarding the medicines to them, and alternative medicines, phytoconstituents, then other preparations, extemporaneous preparations, responding to symptoms of minor ailments. Then you have to inform patients, healthcare professionals, and public, continuing pharmacy education programs, continuing medical education programs. You should tell the medicine should be from evidence-based medicine, from reliable sources, and rational drug use concept should be told to physician as well as the pharmacy, nursing peoples, and paramedical peoples on the basis of references called evidence-based medicine. You should take parts activities in the health promotion activities such as family planning, health survey activities, community outreach programs, medical camps, physiotherapy camps, blood donation camps, and organ donation activities where you can concern with the peoples and connect with the paramedics and the various NGOs and GOs such as UNICEF, Red Cross, and various other organizations. And this campaigns and disease profilation, profile access like immunization, malaria, bioindex, reproductive, tobacco control program of India, as to make a happy nation, healthy nation, India. Domiciliary services where you can advise them on supply service to residential homes for elderly, agriculture and veterinary practices in animal medicines, medicated animal feeds. Professional business, you should have to look on to the fair trade practices, no cutthroat competition, and you should follow the laws of the lands, municipal corporations, sanitation, food, drugs, pharmacy services, relationship with professional organizations, all code of ethics, morals, decorum of the property should be maintained. In drug information services, primary, tertiary, secondary care services, you can go up within any drug query of the patient is there, you can solve it. Should have a drug information center. So these are the various short questions, long questions, very long questions, bibliography. These are the book written by me on community pharmacy management. And particularly afterwards, there are some records you have to maintain, like production of batch records, protocols, SOPs, GPPs, CPs, pharmacy audit register, controlled drugs registers, pharmacy based. Then controlled drugs are abbreviated as CD. So CD registers, pharmacy based, ward based, prescription based, inpatient, outpatient, order books, aseptic CD worksheets for adult, pediatric, pharmacy based. You should have medical sales reporter, pharmacy software reporter, MARG in India, maintenance of various registers like LASA, expiry, dispensing, over the counter, patient counseling register, stock register, drug information register. should have stock records of every product: name, description, stock balance, stock on hand, received, issues, losses, supplier details, business card folders, transaction references, special storage conditions, unit prices, lot item numbers, item codes, expiry dates and cards, dispensing incidents, internal pharmacy dispensing error records, associated statistics, medication error register, DIC register. Orders, invoices, bills, dispensing request forms to stores, word pharmacy request, picking tickets, delivery notes, word stock order sheets, order and delivery notes, inventory control card, lead time request, emergency order point, stock points, bin cards, issue vouchers, expires, stock disposable forms, list of hospital formulary, NFI, physician desk reference, national essential drug list. Then Toto to take out prescriptions, outpatient prescriptions, private prescription as licensed medicine dispensing record, parental nutrition, chemotherapy prescription, clinical drug trials, immunoglobulins, blood products, quality assurance record like temperature sensitivity, refrigerator temperature, Iceland refrigerators, power backups, SOPs of documentations, environmental monitoring results, recall records, recall documentation, recall checklist, worksheet records, pediatric, chemo, parenteral, resuscitation box, emergency box, crash card, production batch records, etc. dispensing. And in various miscellaneous record validation, proof signed by the nursing physician, self-administration, minor clinical intervention, destruction of patient's own drugs, including controlled drugs, so with medical advice, WMA, superseded patient group directions, superseded intravenous drug administration monographs, wholesale dealing records, and legal records of registration from Pharmacy Council, license from the State Pharmacy Council or the authority, zonal licensing authority, rent agreement if the shop is on rent, bills or invoice of air conditioner and refrigerator, display window, xerox of prescriptions of controlled substances, and from various medical termination of pregnancy and MTA prescriptions from the gynecologist and obstetricians. So in the patient's records, various finds comes up, previous record, patient counseling, telepharmacy communication, logbook, prescription details, financial records. So these are the various records you have to maintain, and these are the short answer questions, long, very long. This is a reference. Particularly wrote a book on pharmacy practice, B.Pharm 7th semester Mandirali Prakashan. So thank you so much. If you guys have any question, you can go. So I have one question by Ashirwad Kumar. Can we open pharmacy shop without diploma or any other degree? Is there any other license which by through we can? Sorry, dear Ashirwad. You have to open the pharmacy shop, for which you should have a minimum qualification in pharmaceutical sciences, that is B.Pharm diploma in pharmacy. As per education regulation 2020, the course duration of the diploma is 28 months. 2 year you have to undergo 21 subjects, which is theory and practical, and 4 months 500 hour. In 4 months 500 hour didactic training as per the Directorate of Health of that particular state. You have to work in drug distribution, emergency services, procurement, indenting, storing, storeroom, and various making stocks available to the inpatient and outpatient wards. So same way you can do. So you cannot open a pharmacy store without D.Pharm, B.Pharm, M.Pharm or PharmD. So you should have done either of any one course, for that is a qualification first. After qualification, you register yourself in the State Pharmacy Council. After registering in State Pharmacy Council, you go for your license procedure. So this is the process. Any other questions? Okay, so we have got one more question. What are the benefits for this workshop? So yeah, this is one of the good question, and let me tell you, this workshop is particularly to understand you guys that pharmacy practice is an ancient practice in India and world in terms of pharmacy, and this particularly subject everybody knows. Every branch works particularly and comes at the last exclusion to this branch only, on the patient, on the physician. Okay, so you need to understand that every branch is applied at some part, and at the end the medicines come as a whole. So at that point the safety of the patient is very important. So International Patient Safety Board and quality services of pharmaceutical care to the patient, for that such kind of workshops are required. So I am spreading knowledge via such kind of the lecture, because in 7th semester you have, and yeah, definitely you will get the certificates if you attend this on a regular note. So this is all from my side for today. Signing off. And if you guys have any question, you can write in the chat box, or you can WhatsApp me in the group, and definitely I will answer you. So greetings from ISF College of Pharmacy, and thank you all of you for your patience listening to